What's up, guys? Welcome. We got a multiverse case break Tuesday. Trent lines his multiverse case breaks on Friday. I do mine on Tuesdays. We were able to fill before the 6 p.m. So the earliest I'll typically break is usually 6 Eastern. I like to give people a chance, at least on the East Coast. At least I can give some people a chance to get home from work. So 6 o'clock seems to be the good time there. It's 3 o'clock over here on the West Coast. But that's the earliest start time. Whether we close in an hour or 5 hours, I guess it doesn't really matter as long as we're closed so that we can go live at 3. So or 6, I guess, depending on where you're at. But yeah, we got this one done. Appreciate my closers coming in, getting us finished up. But yeah, we got a random team. Before we randomize the teams, let me get you guys to help me out. I'm gonna put 3 cases on the screen. Tell me which one you guys like. Tell me which one you guys like. Top, middle, or bottom case. Random on the live. I got you, Josh. 3 cases. Top, middle, bottom. Which one you guys want? We got 3 multiverse cases. We're going to break one of them. Somebody help me out. Sorry, there's a little bit of a delay. There we go. Middle case it is. Top one coming down. Middle case right there. All right, there's our case. Now, let's see. Josh said random there on the left side. Let's see. Left side. Josh, I'm going to give you, put you right here in the middle. Put you on the 5. There we go. So one spot down to that one. For the live fill, guys, I'm going to keep it simple for today's. The multiverse case break goes through pretty fast. It's a very, very quick break. So not a whole lot of time to fill spots. Try to put up the easiest thing I can here to close. I got a single box of 2026 Bowman Hobby. These are retailing for $375. I rounded it to $380. Put it at $5 to $380, and then divided by 10. So $38 per spot. Just getting it at retail. Breaking one box, 3 random teams for $38. So each spot on the list gets 3 teams at random. The big thing on these live fills, you do not need to send over any payment until we actually verify we were able to close it. Okay, this is for after the main break. Has nothing to do with the case break. This is just if you guys want to keep breaking for after, if you want to get into something that we can just roll right into after. If we get all 10 spots claimed, then I'll say, okay, you can go ahead and send over payments or send over after the break. But we'll do it right here on this live. I'll check payments and yeah, we'll random up teams and crack the box. So live fill if you guys want it. If you want to participate in that one, just call out your spot there in the chat. Renee saying 6 on the live. Got you, Renee. So just like that, I'll come over here, update the list. Again, hold off on sending payment. Let's make sure we can close it. If we finish the case break and we just weren't able to gain any traction, then no harm, no foul. We'll end the stream. I'm not going to keep you guys on here all night. If it's there, great, we'll run it. If not, we'll shut it down and try again next time. So, all right, let's get some teams. Let's see. I have got little different view over here. So I have got Jared Williams in the 1 and the 2 spot. Nick Stagers in spot 3. Matt Knight, A-Bears in spot number 4. Renee Munoz 5 and 6. Joseph Mayhew in 7. Dwayne is in 8. Sam is in 9. Michael Shinky in 10, 11, and 12. Charles Westerfield's in 13. Michael Dyers in 14. Jared Williams in 15. Evan Hauser in 16. James Clemens in 17. Steve Mosca with 18, 19, and 20. Charlie Ballenbaugh in 21, 22, 23, and 24. Josh Steedens 25, Jared Williams 26, Dwayne's in 27, Austin Hoots in 28, and Ja Rob in 29 and 30. So that's my 1 through 30 list. We're about to here right now, Matt. Let's see, Chase says he'll take spot 9. I'm going to update that list real quick. I have to be on the screen to do it. Let's see. Gotcha, Chase. All right, so there's my 1 through 30, and now Let me grab the random. There we go. All right, so guys, here is the randomizer. I got Multiverse Series 3 Baseball Random Team Break today, June 9th, 2026. As always, we do everything live. We don't bother with the dice roll. It's just 5 spins on the randomizer. So after that 5th and final spin, that's the order we're going to stick with. We're going to take that randomized list and copy, paste it, drop it next to your names. Whatever team you have next to your name, that is a team that you'll have for the break. I'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once it looks like that chat's down, we'll go ahead and break the box. So again, Diamondbacks down to Nationals, all 30 teams on the list, 5 randoms. Here we go. Good luck, guys. All right, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and last spin, there's 5. I got the Giants down to the Twins. So we're going to copy. Then let me paste here. And then let me put it over here on my side where I'm watching. There they are. Perfect. All right, so Jared Williams, I got you with the Giants and the Pirates. Nick Stager with the White Sox. Matt Knight-Abear with the Tigers. Renee Munoz, Orioles and Braves. Joseph Mayhew with the Guardians. Dwayne with the Cardinals. Sam Babbo with the Cubs. Michael Shinky with the Reds, Dodgers, and Red Sox. Good set. Charles Westerfield with the Rays. Michael Dyer with the Brewers. Jared Williams with the Mariners. Evan Hauser with the Marlins. James Clements with the Phillies. Steve Mosca with the Blue Jays, Rockies, and the Padres. Charlie Ballenbaugh with the Nationals, the Mets, the Yankees, and the Astros. Josh Steedens with the Angels. Jared Williams with the Royals. Dwayne with the Diamondbacks. Austin Hoots with the Rangers. And then Ja Rob with the A's and the Twins. So if there's any trades, you can drop them there in the chat. I'll try to navigate that. Keep in mind, guys, that everybody's got some chase on this. Here, I tell you what, just to help you guys out, hold on one second. I'm going to grab a link. Here, I'll drop the link to the checklist right here in the chat if you guys want to, hop out and check that real quick, or if you want to hop back in, or however you guys want to do that here. Just to help you guys out right there. Let's see. Matt says he'll take 7. So spot number 7 to Matt. I got you, dude. Let me go update that here. Let me hop out of that view here for 1 second. Seven to Matt. Chase, it got done today. Yeah. It's gonna make it into this week's shipping. I'll probably either ship. I'll probably print the label for that one tomorrow morning. But yeah, it'll go out tomorrow with all the rest. Everything from last week, guys. If you were in any of my breaks last week, Monday through Friday, everything is getting. All the labels are being printed today. So I mean, most of you guys have probably, or a lot of you guys have probably gotten messages already. If you haven't, there's probably one coming. We break every week, Monday through Friday, and then we take the weekend off. Then on Monday, my sorter comes in, sorts, packages everything from the previous week. Tuesday, we get all the labels printed. It's like 100 packages a week, so it's an all-day thing. And then Wednesday, we drop everything off. So today, we're printing labels. You guys, again, you should have either gotten a DM or you probably will get a DM at some point today with the picture of the tracking. Usually, we have a few that we end up finishing tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning before I head out, but they should all be done when I'm heading over this way to again drop off on the way. So DM me your address if you have not already, or if I haven't shipped you a package before. DM me that address just so we've got it. I probably won't respond right away. I'm not great on that. There's a lot of incoming messages, so my inbox is a little messy. But we will have it when we go to ship on Tuesday. That's where we need it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you look at the checklist, a lot of these teams have some decent chase on the multiverse. It's not necessarily the same teams you're looking for in the breaks. Yeah, take a quick peek at that checklist if you need to. Keep in mind when you're looking, I think it has either 2 or 3 pages, and if you jump to your team, that's the best way to use the drop down menu to jump to the team, and it'll jump you to page 2 or page 3 or whatever you need. Spot on the left, Ricky. You want a random or do you want to pick the number? We got 5, 6, 7, and 9 down. Sorry, I have to be in that view to see it. Yeah, there's a bunch of McGonagall in there. I remember seeing a bunch of that on chat. I think there's some headliners for him. Yep, Chase, I'll work up a total for you, bub. Here, let me write that down so I don't forget. Guys, last call on trades. Gonna get started here in just a second. A little to-do pad going. It's a 12-box case. Yeah, there's 12 rares in the case. And usually about 4 of those boxes will have a bonus. Give or take one. Josh says the Twins are available if anybody's looking to trade. Ricky, you want a random or do you want to choose your spot number? I'll put you on there. All right, tell you what, while we wait for last call here, let me go ahead and get the case popped open. We'll get the boxes out. Trade window's still open. All right, John, not seeing any offers for your Twins. Guys, take a screenshot of the list if you need it. We're going to take this down in just a second. Switch up to the normal view. Oh, Chase, I don't remember seeing that. Did you send that to Rare or did you have my name on that one? Yeah, I'm not sure if we are. We had I think that was yours that we had full slabbed. I thought you were talking about we had just got you I think it was an RCR that we upgraded to slab, right? That got done today. That's the one I thought you were talking about. Yeah, they came in today and told me that they were done with that slab, and I was holding your cards from last week because I wanted to include that in it. Because I knew it was going to be cutting it close, so I left your package here. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that Aaron Hernandez. All right, guys, here we go. Let's do it. Tell you what, I'm gonna put Ricky. I'm gonna go ahead and throw you down on. We'll just treat it like a spot call. I'll put you in spot 1. You might have popped out. And then if you hop in and want to move that spot, just let me know. All right, let's do it, boys and girls. We'll start with the 21 Bowman Chromes. Give people a chance to hop in. Oh, hang on. One more thing. Sorry, I always forget this. I used to do a lot more random teams. This was more like in my my rhythm was still tuned into randoms. I kind of don't do a lot of randoms anymore. So here, let me add this down here. Told you I'd keep this for you. There we go. All right, so teams should be scrolling there across the bottom now. I know it's kind of small, but if you're ever late for one of the random teams, I will, as long as I remember, I will put those teams scrolling there across the bottom. If you hop in and you don't see them, remind me. That happens. I came in yesterday with some cards. Okay. Gotcha, bud. They probably got it and they're processing either that or it might be at the mailbox. I think I might just have to check the mailbox. All right, 21 Bowman Chrome Hobby. It's a pretty inexpensive set. The first Bowman class didn't really pan out in 21. There's not a ton of big chase there, but there's still vets. There's other prospects that aren't part of that first set. Yeah, we've still got some chase, and the price on these, I think these are like the price of a logo fractor. So we like it because it adds some cards and a few extra hits. Lou Bob, Mookie Betts, Reed Detmers, Summer Camp, Reed Detmers, and Hebert Perez. See, I think it's usually in the 2. No, it's in the 4. There we go. Yeah, 4th pack. Aaron Judge, Yu Darvish, Austin Martin, Dawn of Glory, Nick Gonzalez, Wander Franco. Gonna see a little Wander. Joey Gallo, Austin Hayes, 40-man futures, Deshaun Knowles, Christian Santana, Luis Medina. Luis Garcia, Luis Campasuano, 40-man futures, Nick Lofton, Nick Lodolo, and Garrett Mitchell. I'm pretty sure Witt and Julio signed in this. They were prospects during this. Dalton Varsho, Ryan Mountcastle, Patrick Bailey, Jordan Walker. Definitely got color of them, if not autos. And 40-man futures, Tyler Soderstrom. That is 136 out of 150 going to the A's. And A's were Ja in the 29. Oh, this is nice. I have been out of 60-point top loaders for a while. I just haven't got around to ordering them. I've been using 75 points, which are a little bigger than they need to be. The cards don't slide, but I'd rather them be a little bigger than a little small. Finally got restocked the other day. That was a good fit. Little things, man. Andrew Vaughn, Alejandro Kirk, Robert Hassel, Max Meyer, and then first auto is Trent DeVoe. That is 34 out of 499. Halo's getting a refractor auto. And Angels were Josh Edens, 25. Lucas grabbing a random. Yeah, back in 21, they would print the autos and the numbered parallels on slightly thicker stock. So like if you try to put it in a regular top loader, I mean it'll go, but it's tighter than I like it to be. It's a little thicker stock if it's an auto or a numbered parallel. Let's see, Lucas, I'm going to put you in. Chaz grabbing 10. Hold on. Lucas, I'm going to put you in the 4. There we go. 3 spots from closing the live fill. That is a Bowman Hobby, priced at retail. It's a hobby box only, so not enough base paper to warrant a paper spot. We're just going to say all card ship on that one. I try to do all card ship for like jumbo and up, or if it's like if it's a hobby, but it's a couple of blasters, a little bit of retail blasters, megas, whatever. 2 hobbies, but 1 hobby box. It's not that much paper. The paper stock will be about like this, so we'll sort those. Chris Bryant, Jordan Alvarez, Royce Lewis, Summer Camp, Victor Acosta, and Alexander Ramirez. Oh, I see you, Chris. Chris going 3 and 8. Perfect. Got you, bud. So that means spot 2 is the last spot left in round 1. Max Scherzer, Matt Chapman, Yoelqui Cespedes on the Chrome Shimmer, Armando Cruz, Heston Kjerstad. Update that. 3 and 8. Two's the last one in round one. Appreciate you, Chaz. Yeah, when you guys do go to send payment on those, do me a favor. Just if you're sending Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, those are all fine. The normal ones are fine. If it's going PayPal though, I've got a different PayPal address. It's pinned at the bottom of the chat. Let's see, Justin. Oh, Justin, you did claim the 2. My fault, bud. You absolutely did. I just overlooked it. 2 is there, so we are closed. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, definitely call me out on that. It is not as easy as it looks staying on top of the chat. It is so easy to miss them. Appreciate that, bud. Thank you. All right, so spot 2 is down. So again, we are closed. I'm going to put up round 2 here in just a second. But again, when you're sending in payments, use this PayPal info down here at the bottom of the chat. So it's that gold188@yahoo.com if you're using PayPal. You don't have to send right now. I'm not checking until after the break is done. But I mean, if you can and you want to send overnight, you're free to. But just before we, I'll do a recap after the case break. That's like a few minutes where we're going over the hits, and that's a good time to hop out if you need to. So again, I'll put up round 2 in just a minute. If you need a screenshot of that, take it now because I'm going to put up a blank round here in just a second. Buster Posey, Austin Meadows, 40-man futures, Jordan Walker, Spencer Torkelson, and Robert Paulson. All right, let me just copy this list and paste that over here. And pasting that now. There we go. All right, that's round 2 on the screen. We got Xander Bogaerts, Akil Baddoo. Auto is Matt Scheffler, first Bowman auto. So Mariners, Seattle is Jared Williams in the 15. Justin Foscue, Drew Romo. Forgot to get the thicker one. Yerman Mercedes, Jose Garcia, Tyler Freeman, Refractor, Gabriel Arias, and Braden Shoemake. Oh, Tyler Freeman is 274 out of 499, by the way. That is numbered. That is Guardians. Guardians, Joseph Mayhew. Yeah, shout out to Columbia Sports Cards on eBay. I don't know how they ship, how they do free shipping. I got 8 cases from them the other day. Free shipping on eBay, and they were the cheapest cases, like, I mean, name brand cases, without the free shipping. They were the cheapest ones anyway. Garrett Crochet, Ian Anderson, 40-man futures, Asa Lacy, Logan Gilbert, and Gilbert Celestino first. Yeah, honestly, like after when you factor in the shipping, they're cheaper than wholesale. I pretty much stop you. I use wholesale for the ones that I can't get there, but they've expanded their inventory a little bit, and that I think they actually have most of the sizes that you would need. Yeah, if you guys go through top loaders, man, that is definitely the most cost-effective way to do it. I guess it ends up being like, what, $1.50 a pack? 40 packs for like $65? Something like that. Brady Singer, Eugenio Suarez, Austin Hendricks, Summer Camp, Malvin Valdez, and Helcris Olivares first. Whit Merrifield, Luis Arias, Yoelqui Cespedes, Dawn of Glory, Yoelqui Cespedes, and Kate Cavalli. Fernando Tatis, Shane McClanahan is 50 out of 499. Rookie, refractor for the Rays. 40-man futures, Garrett Mitchell, Nolan Gorman, and Matthew Allen. Rays were Charles. Charles in the 13. Keep forgetting. Andres Jimenez, Dane Dunning, 40-man futures, Blaze Jordan, Gabriel Rodriguez first, and Wilman Diaz first. Jose Altuve, Davy Garcia, Bobby Dalbec rookie, 255 out of 299 for the Red Sox. That's Michael Shinky, the 12. Brett Beatty and Shaylin Galeers. I thought it was invisible. Just saw that. Might be. I don't know. I think it's me. Auto should be in this one. First auto of box 2. Randy Rosarina, Shohei Ohtani. We'll take the Ohtani. Michael Toglia, J.J. Bleday, and a base auto, Luis Mesis. First Bowman auto, White Sox. Getting the base ink. That one is Nick Stager in the 3. Go ahead and top load the Ohtani for the Angels. And then last mini box before we hit the case up. Dylan Carlson, Christian Pache, Spencer Torkelson, Summer Camp, Johnny Perone and Grayson Rodriguez, Shane Bieber, Keston Hira, Austin Wells, Asa Lacey, and Ed Howard. That's a name I hadn't seen in a while. 65 out of 199 for the Cubbies. Cubs, Sam Babo in the 9. Ed Howard was a chaser back in, he was in 2020 draft. He was one we were looking for. Was he my first base? I think he might have been my first baseball, hit. At the time, it was a hit. I think it was like a gold auto, if I'm not mistaken. Pete Alonso, Paul Goldschmidt, 40-man futures, Ed Howard, Emerson Hancock, and Jeremy De La Rosa. Sixto Sanchez, Tristan McKenzie, 40-man futures, Cole Wilcox, Pedro Pineda first, Pedro Leon first. Ryan Jeffers, Bobby Dalbec rookie, Christian Robinson, Jaron Duran, green, Yadier Molina, 43 out of 99 for the Cardinals. And Cardinals were Dwayne in the 8. All right, last auto of the warm-up. Mike Trout, Joe Adele. We're going to get a redemption. Austin Hendrick and Bobby Witt. Sleeve up the Witt. It is going to be hella expired. But they do still they still honor them. They're probably not going to have the card, but they'll be able to try to replace it. So you might do better off with the replacement. We'll see. This one is a chrome auto of Malcolm Nunez. So Cardinals, right after the Molina, Dwayne getting the expired as let's see, when did that expire? 2023. Yeah, so a little ways out. So we have learned from doing these that you've got to actually mail it in. Like, you got to fill out the info and physically mail the card. I'm not sure if you have to attempt to redeem it or not. I don't know, but I know somebody off of one of these did try to redeem one of these, and they came back and said, no, you got to mail it in. So I know it's that process. I'd take a dice roll for a mail-in redemption, see what you get back. You could get something fun back from that. Honestly, I would rather have that than some of the. I mean, on a base auto, I'd rather have that than one of the prospects that didn't pan out. And there's a bunch of them. It's not all, but there's a bunch of them. Again, it's why they're very inexpensive boxes. All right, that's the fun one. Multiverse. First box out the case. So, guys, I'm sure all y'all checked out the list. In case anybody's watching that did not hop into this one, we are breaking a case of Multiverse. So, Rare Edition puts out these repacks that they call Multiverse. And the thing that's cool about them is that they publish a checklist with every single card in the set. It's I think it's a 50 case run. And every single card in the set is on a public checklist. So you can get in there, you can see it. They've got headliners, but then they've got a team breakdown. So like if you're looking at a break and you want to see like what what they have like chase wise in each team, you can see the good, the bad, and the ugly, all of it. So if you go to the website rareedition.com, click on the drop down for repacks. It's the 2026 baseball, and it's the latest series. Series 3 is what we're on right now. I think 4 is in the early cooking stages. About 4 or so of these boxes will have a bonus. This is going to be one of them. So right off the bat, I got a thick card on the bonus. Bonus card is a Colton Cowser patch auto, 50 out of 50, triple patch auto, going to the O's. So like I said, should see around 4 bonus cards. O's, Baltimore was Renee in the 5. 3 color. That's out of 25 museum. It's a fresh one. The bonus cards have their own checklist as well. There's a checklist for the bonuses too. All right, hit's gonna be orange. First Bowman orange. Ooh, that's a big card. Brady Ebel to 25. Michael Dyer in the 14 to 25. Brady Ebel, first Bowman orange auto. That I am pretty sure is a headliner. Just verify. Oh yeah, that's a top row. That's a top row headliner. Nice. Nice hit. In there with the bonus card. I know a few people have speculated that if there's a bonus card, a lot of times the feature card isn't the biggest. That it's not always the case though, and that's one where that's a really, really nice card. We get a top row headliner. Those top 2 rows are some of the biggest ones. It's not necessarily the biggest ones. I don't know how they choose them, but it's not just like the top 12. There's actually some bigger ones that they didn't put in the top row, but they're still listed as headliners. Another bonus. Bonus is Medina, first Bowman, blue reptilian auto to 150. So Tampa Bay getting the auto. Who had the Rays? Rays were Charles in the 13. Raymond Medina, first Bowman auto. Again, that's a bonus. We also got Aaron Judge, rookie. Nice. Yankees. Yanks were Charlie in the 23. Aaron Judge, Topps rookie. We'll take the flagship hit out of 2017 Topps. Good first couple boxes. Let's keep them coming. Another bonus. 3 in a row. 2 cards in this one. All right, bonus in the back. Bonus is first Bowman auto, Caden Bodine. So first round auto for the O's. That's Renee in the 5. Yeah, he was their 30th overall, first round. Caden Bodine, first auto bonus. And we got our first slab. It's a 9. Jackson Merrill, rookie gold. PSA 9 out of 24 update. So Padres with the slab That is Steve Mosca in the 20. Jackson Merrill, gold. Kind of a color match there with the Padres. Box 4. We did close round 1 of the live fill, so we got round 2 up there on the screen if anybody wants to kick us off. If we don't end up closing it, like I said, no harm, no foul. We tried. So, and we're going to have 4 in a row. All right. Is that it? Are the rest going to be non-bonus? Or is this like an all-bonus case? That'd be kind of cool. Have a bonus card in every box. I could see him doing something like that. All right, so the bonus here, another Merrill. So Padres getting the Stars in the Night out of Cosmic. That's out of 25 Cosmic. Stars in the Night. Shorter print. They used to be short prints. These are, I want to say there are a couple of them a case. Let's see, who had Padres? We just read them. I already forgot. It was, there they are, Steve Mosca, the 20. And the slab, Ivan Melendez to 150, 004 out of 150. True Blue first auto is a PSA 10 for the Diamondbacks. I actually remember him. I remember chasing him. He's got, what was his nickname? He's got a funny nickname. Alex Singer would always use it. I can't remember now. To 150, Diamondbacks. Dwayne in the 27. The Hispanic Titanic. I think that's what it was. I'm pretty sure that was him. All right, 4 for 4 on bonuses. I'm guessing they were just all on those tops. All right. This one is Solo. First Bowman, True Blue, David Ortiz Jr. for the Rangers. That's 41 out of 150. First Bowman Blue auto. Rangers, that is, where's Texas? There they are. Austin, the 28. Little Poppy. All right, last box of the first half. Raw. This one is a gold. First Bowman gold. Ceddanne Rafaela to 50. Red Sox, 20 out of 50. First Bowman gold shimmer, Ceddanne Rafaela. That's not bad. Who's got the Red Sox? Michael Shinky in the 12. Gotta try to. Ebel's gonna be tough to top. I like to try to get in there though. This one is a slab. It's a dime, PSA 10. So that's a short print. 25, Topps Chrome, Bryce Harper, Fanatical, PSA 10. Those were, I believe those were case hits out of the blasters. Definitely a short print, though. Fanatical, Topps Chrome, Bryce Harper. Again, going to the Phils, and Phillies were James Clements in the 17. Phillies breaking the seal. All right, I got a slab. PSA. It's a PSA 8. Ooh, nice hit though. Shatari Mori, first Bowman auto, One of our chasers out of 25, Bowman Chrome. So Maury, big prospect from the international class, going to the A's. That is Ja in the 29. Maury, first Bowman, base auto, 8. This is box number 9. All right, PSA slab. PSA 9. Ooh, this is more like it. Let's see. I don't know the card. I just see the player. Who's got him? There they are. Renee. 24. Topps Finest. Acuna. Moments Auto. PSA 9 on card. The moment... see, begins the pursuit of MVP. Nice. We'll take that. Good hit. Nothing wrong with an Acuna auto. All right, box 10. I'll take an Acuna auto in every case, please. There's a bunch of them in the checklist. All right, this one's raw. This one is Eduardo Quintero, Dodgers, getting the first Bowman refractor auto. So that's to $4.99. Dodgers, that was Michael Shinky in the 11. First Bowman Quintero out of Venezuela. All right, let's go here. 2 to go. Come on, man. If I haven't hit you yet, hopefully this is the one. Let me just get somebody big. Yeah, big old chaser. This one is raw. Junior Caminero, rookie auto to 99. I thought that was the 10 for a second. 66 out of 10. I don't think so. 1 out of 99. On card, Caminero, rookie auto on the green. Rays, Charles Westerfield with the Rays. Nice hit. Very nice. Caminero showing up. All right, I got one more. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys are getting the text messages. If you text, well, I'll put it up now. We're kind of at the end of the stream. Where's it at? There it is. So, yeah, down here at the bottom, if you text the word baseball to that number at the bottom, 833-448-0185, you'll start receiving the text that I send out. I only use them as break previews. I send out a text about 15 minutes before I post the break, letting you guys know exactly what I'm about to drop. I show the picture, the box breakdown, all of the individual team pricing, and the exact time that I'm going to post the break. So if you want to get those heads-up notifications, like I said, just text the word baseball to that number. That'll opt you in. You can opt out anytime. It's easy to turn them on and off. Do it right there from your text. All right, good luck, guys. PSA 10. Max Clark on a refractor. PSA 10, first Bowman refractor on a solid prospect for the Tigers. Matt, you were saying when we went live when you got them, they've got a bunch on there. There's a bunch of Tigers on the list. So this one is the 23 Bowman draft refractor. Max Clark, PSA 10. Keep them dimes coming. All right, here comes the recap. Sorry, I'm starting to dry out there. If you're in the live fill, now's a good time. If you guys haven't sent payment yet, if you want to hop over and do that, you can do it after as well, but just do it like right after, because as soon as I'm done with this recap, I'm going to go check payments and we'll do round 1. Get you even. There we go. Nothing like a last box hit out of that too. Yadier Molina to 99 on the green. Ed Howard was to 199. Shohei Ohtani base. Bobby Dalbec to 299. McClanahan to 499. Tyler Freeman to 499. 40-man futures. Tyler Soderstrom to 150. We had a redemption for Malcolm Nunez in the Cardinals. Luis Mesa's first auto. Matt Scheffler first auto. And Trent DeVoe refractor auto to 499. Our bonus hits out of the multiverse, and they were the first 4 boxes, and we didn't get another one. So, Stars of the Night, Jackson Merrill. Caden Bodine, first Bowman auto. Raymer Medina, first Bowman Blue Reptilian auto to 150. And then Colton Cowser to 50 out of Museum Collection, triple relic patch auto. Those were our bonus hits. And then our 12 from the multiverse was an even split in 6 raw and 6 PSA slabs. So I'd say we'll do the PSA slabs first. We had Max Clark on a Bowman Draft Refractor, PSA 10. Acuna, 24 Finest, PSA 9 Auto. Ivan Melendez, first Bowman True Blue, first Bowman Auto to 150. PSA 10 from 22 Bowman Draft. Jackson Merrill, PSA 9 Gold out of 24 Update Rookie. Fanatical Short Print, 25 Topps Chrome Bryce Harper Fanatical, PSA 10. Shotaro Mori, PSA 8, 2025 Bowman Chrome, first Bowman base auto. We had Eduardo Quintero, first Bowman auto to 499 refractor. Ceddanne Rafaela, first Bowman gold shimmer to 150 out of 22. David Ortiz Jr., first Bowman true blue auto to 150. Aaron Judge, 2017 Topps flagship rookie. Junior Caminero, rookie auto from 23 Bowman? 24 Bowman, yeah. 24 Bowman, Junior Caminero, green auto to 10, rookie ink. The big one, though, Brady Ebel, first Bowman to 25. One of the better prospects in that class. First round draft pick for the Brewers. So, orange auto to 25. Nice hit for the Brew Crew. Well, my other Michael's looking at that one. All right. That is the break. Michael, you did... dude, you hopped in here late? Michael Dyer, you got the Brewers. That was your only hit, but that is a top row headliner. Yeah, that was the big boy in the break, but Brady Ebel, orange auto, first Bowman to 25. Brewers did all right. That's the thing about the multiverse, the case breaks on those. It takes one big hit, one big card. Yeah, that's a big boy hit, bud. Sorry, Sam. It has been, man. I've got a few people I'm working cold streaks on right now. Yeah, Sam, you're definitely one of them. I'm hoping to be able to erase a few of those. All right, here, guys, I'm going to jump out of the chat for a second. Staying live, not cutting the stream. I'm just going to go check payments here real quick for round one. So for round one of the break over here, we closed round one. This is round two that's on the screen right now, empty screen. I've got Ricky Kent in the 1, Justin Fenton in 2, Chris Jones in 3, Lucas Conger in 4, Josh Steedens in 5, Renee Munoz in 6, Matt Knight-Abear in 7, Chris Jones in 8, Chase Watson in 9, Chaz Blooms in spot 10. So here, real quick, let me just go verify these payments. Bear with me 1 minute. I got to log into everything. Okay, Chaz, I've got yours. Lucas Conger, I've got yours. Renee, I have yours. Matt, I got 30 from you. It's 38 on the spot. If there's 8 on another one, I'll find them here in a minute. I've just gone through Venmo, so if you sent on a different one, I'll catch it in a second. But yeah, just 8 more if you haven't already. Let's see. And if you did send on one of those other ones, I'll see it here in just a second. Josh Steedens, I have yours. Chase Watson, got you. Chris Jones for 2. Thank you, sir. And Ricky, I've got yours. Justin Fenton, I've got yours. And that's all. That is everybody. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you. All right, here. I'm going to pull up the random info here real quick. Again, give me just 1 second here. Now let me just update this to 26. Bowman Hobby 1-box triple random live fill number 1 for 6/9. Here we go. Perfect. Looks good. All right, let me pull the list back up and let me get my chats back up. You're good, bud? No, no worries, man. I wasn't too worried about you. I wasn't going to beat you up for $8. Let's see. All right, let me pull this on screen here real quick. There we go. All right, I know the print's small. I will zoom in on just a minute, guys. I think all of you all have been in live fills with me before, so y'all know the drill. I got Ricky Kent in spot 1, Justin Fenton's in 2, Chris Jones is in 3, Lucas Conger's in 4, Josh Steedens in 5, Renee Munoz in 6, Matt Knight 8 Bears in 7, Chris Jones in 8, Chase Watson's in 9, and Chaz Bloom's in spot number 10. Here's the random 26 Bowman Hobby 1-box triple random. This is live fill number 1 for today, June 9th. Just like we did in the main break, guys, 5 times on the randomizer, 30 teams on the list, Diamondbacks down to the Nats. We're going to randomize it 5 times. After that 5th and final randomization, I'm going to copy and paste that randomized list. I'll drop it next to your names. Then I'm going to move the columns over so that if you're in spot 1, you're going to get all the 1s. 1, 11, 21. Spot 10 gets the 10s. 10, 20, 30. Everything else just kind of falls in between. So I'll give it a quick trade window right afterwards if you guys want to like buy, sell, trade teams. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and bust the box. Oh, also, I grabbed 5 boxes. Somebody give me a number between 1 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First number I see in the chat. I'll let you guys pick the box. All right, best of luck. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Brewers down to the Padres. Copying. There's our number. Anybody ever wants to double check, you're free. I've seen people call out scammers before, and they've used the random.org to show where they've like rerun lines. I don't know how it works. I just know it can be done. I know you can go through and check. I'm sure I can figure it out. I've never really poked around in there, but I know that's what keeps us all honest. All right. Ricky, I got you with the Brewers, Guardians, and Diamondbacks. Justin Fenton with the A's, Pirates, and the Cubs. Chris Jones with the Blue Jays, Phillies, and Tigers. Lucas Conger with the Yankees, Braves, and the Marlins. Josh Steedens with the Rockies, White Sox, and Twins. Renee with the Mariners, Giants, and Cardinals. Matt Knight with the Angels, Mets, and Reds. Chris Jones, Royals, Red Sox, and Astros. Chase Watson with the O's, Rangers, and Dodgers. Chaz Bloom with the Rays, Nats, and the Padres. If you guys have any questions about who you're looking for in this 26 Bowman class, let me know. I'm happy to try to help you out. I won't make any like advice. I won't give any advice on whether or not I would agree or not agree with the trade. That's up to you guys. I don't want to input any of that. I don't want to sway any of that. But I'm happy to let you know who I have for a chaser for whatever team you got a question on. It's not the end all be all, but just it's who I got on my list. And Justin's picking box 2 for us. Thank you, sir. There is box 2. Let me just clear these out. All right, last call. Take a screenshot if you need it. Pulling this one down. Whoa, hang on. Yankees, Braves, Marlins, Chasers. My top first prospect. I'm just focused on the first Bowman prospects. My top Yankee is Dylan Lewis. For the Braves, I've got Eric Hartman and Owen Carey. And then the Marlins actually have a good one. Ava Arquette. He's your best chaser out of those three. Ava Arquette was the 7th overall pick in the draft. He was one of those top 10 guys that they held out of Bowman draft to make sure you had some chase in Bowman. They do that every year. Ethan Holiday was held out. They always withhold the second hitter. It's usually the 2nd overall pick unless there's a pitcher in the 1st, at which point they'll push it to like the next hitter. First, you've got what's going? Trying to remember now. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. Eli Willits was number 1 overall, so he was your draft chaser, and then it was pitchers in 2 and 3. It was Tyler Bremner and Kate Anderson were 2 and 3. So your next hitter was Ethan Holiday. That's why they held him. But I think Ava Arquette was the next hitter after that got held. All right, guys. I'm going to pull that down now. Let me just print this list real quick. All right, let's do it. Still looking for a snack pack or a pearl pack. I have not seen one yet. Still waiting. Let's turn these. We'll leave them back there because why not? But again, no paper spot in this one. We're gonna send it all, but just for the simplicity of the break, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna skim them. I'm not gonna read off all the base paper. I will keep an eye out for the same chasers I always top load when we're doing paper spots. But again, for now, for this break, we're gonna sort and ship everything. Lazaro Montez, 28 on the top 100. Jackson Churio, Bowman Sterling, Anthony Frobos first, and Nelly Taylor first. Jace Mitchell, first Bowman, Sebastian Walcott. Kate Anderson and Reynald Rodriguez. Kevin McGonigal under the radar. Insert Thomas White and then Gavin Feen on a mini diamond for the Rangers. Unnumbered there. Already forgot who I had, Matt. You got Angels, Mets, and Reds. $22 on the top 100. Seth Hernandez, Blaine Bullard, and Ike Irish. No problem, bud. Electric Sluggers, Mookie Betts, Hendelfrey Encarnacion first, and Desan Hill. Still waiting on something numbered here. Got our Kaz paper up front, some blue in the back. 16 on the top 100, Andrew Painter. Carson Williams, Carlos Virahonda, first Bowman, and Gavin Fiend, Blue Ray Wave, 46 out of 150 for the Rangers. Rangers, that was somewhere. There they are. Chase Watson in the 9. Sometimes I got a little bit. When we do the regular breaks, the pick your team breaks, like I got my teams in alphabetical order, so I can find them really fast. But these randoms, they are just that, they are random. So I got to dig a little. David Hagman, Ethan Holiday, first Chrome, and our auto. Good luck, guys. First Bowman, it's a speckled auto. James Quinn Iron, 77 out of 299 for the Rays. That is Chaz in the 10. Getting the first Bowman to 299. James Quinn Irons. 5th round pick. I'm going to top load that Holiday too. Matt said he'd be interested in that Gavin Fiend Blue Ray Wave. There's Holiday. Still looking for color. And short prints. Colt Emerson under the radar. J.J. Weatherholt, and then Braden Nett, first Bowman Reptilian. Yeah, I wouldn't sneeze at all at an anime. Still haven't hit one yet. Still waiting to crack the seal on the anime. I've gotten a Patchworks, and I've had an Etched in Glass. Both, by the way, out of blasters. Haven't pulled any of the shorts out of hobby yet. So I feel like I'm kind of due. Wrong rate. Yeah, Pierce would have been a nice one. Pierce would have been a real nice one. Cags on a die cut. Sebastian Walcott, 6 on the top 100. Luis Pena, TJ Rumfield first. Yeah, again, Pierce, one of the better chasers. He was kind of where I cut off. Where do I stop top loading the paper? I'm already kind of pushing it with 6. That's kind of a lot. Shitaro Mori, 75 on the top 100. Victor Figueroa first, and Kalen Culpepper. Need some of that green grass. That's right, man. Some of that Oregon green grass. What do we got? Daniel Pierce, speaking of, first Bowman. Hector Ramos first. We'll top load the chrome. Again, one of the better prospects here. 14th overall pick. Another one held out of draft. Give Bowman some chase. Man, sorry, guys. Jack the camera there a little. Electric Sluggers, Connor Griffin, Jose Urbina, and Gabriel Rodriguez. First Bowman. Electric Sluggers, Juan Soto, Edward Florentino, Chrome, and Seong Jun Kim, first Bowman. Not a lot coming out of the paper yet. I haven't hit any of my chasers. This was a good one to not sell off a paper spot to. Not a ton so far on them. Not guaranteed to get everybody on the hobby boxes. Just don't get as much. All right, bunch of color in this one. First, the paper. That is Carson Williams, 56 out of 499. Again, the Rays. Jazz. Ryan Waldschmidt and Caden Hediger, 67 out of 199 for the Phils. Phillies, that was Chris Jones in the 3. Let's see, Justin, you've got, yes, you have Oakland, Pitt, and Cubs. Yeah, you are looking Florentino. He's dealing with an injury right now, but one of the better prospects coming into this this first Bowman class. Guys, getting towards the end of it, so I'll make a last call. If anybody's looking for anything Percy-wise, let me know. We didn't get any traction on round 2. Appreciate you guys letting me cut round 1, though. Got a few packs left. 5 packs to go in this one. And again, if anybody's looking for like a personal and anything, a personal multiverse, whatever you got, let me know. We'll run it for you. And if not, we'll get you out here early today. $35 on the top 100, JoJo Parker. Roman Anthony Bowman Sterling. Henry LaLane first, and Kendry Martinez on the X-Fractor. Pirates need to trade from going on Alvarez. Close need to go for it. I mean, they definitely need a bat. Jordan would be a nice addition to that. Score a few runs. Pitching's too good, though. Yeah, that would be solid if they had some offense. Kyson Witherspoon, 63 on the top 100. Jacob Mizorowski, Sterling, rookie. Daniel Ortiz first, and Owen Carey first on a Reptilian. We're going to top load that one for the Braves. Three to go. Come on. Vlad, die cut, power chords. Tunning first, and Patrick Copen first. Seth Hernandez for Alvarez. Interesting. I mean, if anybody could give up the pitching depth, it'd be Pittsburgh. They have so many good young pitchers. They're set there, so it's not bad. I don't know if they do it, but that's not bad. I don't know. What you think? Would Alvarez get that done? CJ Kafis, red rookie. Justin Gonzalez, first chrome, and Josh Owens. I mean, proven commodity. You know what you're getting. Justin Gonzalez. Kafis on the red rookie, and then for the Tigers, Max Clark, 325 out of 499. Thomas White under the radar. Ricardo Cova first, Victor Arias first. And that is it. Yeah, I mean, I could see it, man. I could see that. That is helping. That's both teams get better. Here comes the recap. So this is everything from that box. Got a little bit of color there. Max Clark was to $4.99 on the paper. Victor Arias first chrome. Justin Gonzalez first chrome. Owen Carey first Reptilian first. Caden Hediger first Bowman to $1.99. Carson Williams to $4.99 Sky Blue paper. Florentino first chrome. Pierce first chrome. Ethan Holiday first chrome. Gavin Fiend on the Ray Wave to $150. And then James Quinn Irons to $2.99. First Bowman Speckle Auto. And that is the live fill So, guys, appreciate y'all letting me crack that for you. Again, all the base paper in this one, it just wasn't enough to auction off, and honestly, we didn't really get any of the chasers on the paper anyway. So, this is a good one to just say we'll sort them up. So we'll get those added. All right. Well, guys, I'm not seeing any other action, so let's go ahead and call it. Does Trent still have spots open in his break? Let me see. I don't know how many we still got in. Nope, he closed. He had a mini to close and closed. Okay. Cool. Well, if y'all are over in his, best of luck. I will have something up for tomorrow. I got to see, do we have... I feel like we got a sneaky little release day coming up. Hold on. Is Series 2 tomorrow? Am I crazy? I thought Series 2 was coming up here soon. So you've got Bowman Sapphire releasing. I'm going to try. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if it's going to be an EQL or what the deal is. Series 2 is tomorrow. So I was able to get some Series 2 from Topps. I need to check and see. It has not arrived yet. So if it's here for tomorrow, I'll put it in the break. But I got to see what the tracking shows. I got to make sure that's going to be something I can give you guys. Yeah, hopefully I can get some Sapphire. I'm hoping that we can get lucky. I don't know if it's an EQL. I feel like I have no shot at those. I never ever get them. But on like the pre-drops and the release day drops, I've been fortunate the last few. I've been going straight for loose boxes, and it's been helping me. So hopefully I can get some Sapphire. Here's open. Fingers crossed. I think they're going to EQL it, which means probably not, but we'll see what happens. All right, guys, appreciate it. Take care. Congrats again to the hitters on this one tonight. If I wasn't able to get you hit, hopefully I'll get you guys in the next one. Take care. I'll see y'all tomorrow.